Assalamu alaikum. How are you, dear? So, before starting any lesson, do you remember? What should we say? Very good. Could you say it please for me? Okay, repeat behind me. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Very good. Okay. So, first of all, tell me about your favorite color. You must tell me in comment section. So, my favorite color is orange. Okay. So, today we will learn about joints letters. Let's move towards the lesson. Okay. So, do you remember your previous lesson? Very good. Can you recognize the letter inside the box? Very good. So, the letter which is in straight line, what we call it? Aleph. Very good. Okay, let's move towards the next letter. So, can you recognize the letter inside the box? This is two different letters, right? So, firstly, the letter which is in purple color, can you recognize it? Very good. This is short lam. So, what's about the next letter? Very good. The straight line, by combining together, we will call it lam alif. Say again. Lam alif. Very good. Okay, let's move towards the next letter. So, could you recognize it? Very good. So, could you recognize it? Very good. It's almost like this letter. So, what we call it? We call it lam alif. Very good. Let's move towards the next letter. Okay. So, do you remember the letter which looks like a cup shape and has one dot at the bottom? What we call it? Yeah, we call it ba. So, this is half ba. And what we call it, this straight line? We call it aleph. So by combining together, we call it ba aleph. Very good. Okay, let's move towards the next letter, which is almost the same of second and third letter. There are different shapes of lam. So what we call it? We call it lam Aleph. Very nice. You are such a very intelligent. Okay. So, do you recognize this letter? Very good. It's lam. Very good. Let's move towards the next letter. What we call it? Lam. Alif. Very nice. Okay, let's move towards the next one. Could you recognize it? So, the letter which is in half shape and rounded at the top, what we called it? We called it meme. So, this is half meme. Okay, and the second letter is looks like a ha shape. So by combining together, what we call it? We call it meme. Ha. Say again. Meme. Ha. Very good. Okay, let's move towards the next letter. So how it looks like? Very nice. It looks like a previous one. So what we call it? We call it lam. Aleph. Say again. Lam. Aleph. Very good. Let's move towards the next letter. And it has three different letters. Could you see it? So, what we call it? We call it balam. Ba. Say again. Balam. Ba. Very good. Okay, let's move towards the next letter. Could you recognize it? Very nice. It's kaf. Okay, so the sound of these both letters is similar. Very nice. So the letter which has snake sign, what we call it? We call it calf. What we call it? We call it calf. Very good. Okay. So let's move towards the next letter. Do you recognize it? Very good. It's half ba. What is it? It's half ba. And what's about the first one? Very good. It's half calf. What is it? Half calf. Very good. So by combining together, what we call it? We call it calf ba. Say again. Calf ba. Very good. Okay, let's move towards the next one. So, do you know the sign of this first letter? Very good. It looks like a snake shape. So, the letter, what we call it? We called it half calf. What we called it? Half calf. So, by combining together, what we call it? We call it calf ba. Say again. Calf ba. Very good. Okay. So this is almost the same or similar with previous one. So what we called it? We called it kaf alif. Say again. Kaf alif. Very good. Let's move towards the next letter. What we call it? Very good. We call it Kaf Alif. Very nice. Okay. So there are three different letters. Do you know? Very good. So the letter which has two dots on the top, what we call it? Ta. And it is half ta. So by combining together, what we call it? We call it bakafta. Say again. Bakafta. Very good. So let's move towards the next letter. Okay, the letter which has three dots on the top, what we call it? Very good. But it is half ta. So by combining together, we call it takafsa. Say again. Takafsa. Very good. Okay. So we should move towards the different letters. For example, okay. So what is it? Yes. Can you recognize it? Very good. This is half pa and this is seen. So by combining together, we call it basin. Say again. Basin. Very good. Okay. So, do you recognize this letter? The letter which has three dots at the bottom, what we call it? Very nice. We called it ta very softly ta and it joined with different letter. Can you recognize it? It has one belly and one dot in the belly. What we call it? Dream. So by combining together, what we call it? We call it Tajin. Say again. Tajin. Very good. You are such intelligent. Thank you.